Welcome to today's story. You ever read something in the Bible and just stop? Like, wait, what did I just read? That's what happened to me in Genesis 14. It's all war and kings and Abram on the move. And then out of nowhere, he appears, a figure named Melchizedek. He comes out of the blue. He's called King of Salem. He brings bread and wine. He blesses Abram, and then he vanishes. No backstory, no lineage, no death, no future mention for 1,000 years. I remember sitting there thinking, who in the world was that? Man? Angel? Christ? Let me tell you the story. So, here's the scene. Abram, this is before he becomes Abraham, is returning from battle. He just pulled off a military miracle, rescuing his nephew Lot and defeating 4 powerful kings. He's got spoils, soldiers, adrenaline pumping. And suddenly, this mysterious king walks out to meet him. His name? Melchizedek, King of Salem. That's ancient Jerusalem. Also, priest of God Most High. Hold up. This is before Aaron, before Levi, before any priesthood had even been established. Yet here's this man, king and priest, who serves the same God as Abram. He brings out bread and wine. Not gold, not swords, bread and wine. Then he blesses Abram. And Abram, patriarch of the faith, chosen by God, gives him a tithe, 10% of everything. Think about that. In Jewish culture, you tithe to someone greater than you. Then, poof, Melchizedek disappears. No more info, no ancestry, no obituary, just silence. And for the longest time, that's all we get. 3 verses, then he's gone. Until David, King David, brings him up again in Psalm 110. He writes, "The Lord has sworn and will not change his mind. You are a priest forever, in the order of Melchizedek." Wait, what? A forever priest? Who's David talking about? Not Levi, not Aaron, not even himself. David is prophesying about someone who will come, a priest not based on ancestry, but on eternal calling. That's when I realized this Melchizedek isn't just a footnote, he's a blueprint. And then we get to the New Testament. The book of Hebrews opens the floodgates. Chapters 5, 6, 7. It's all about Melchizedek. Let me read you one of the most mind-blowing verses I've ever come across. Hebrews chapter 7, verse 3. "Without father or mother, without genealogy, without beginning of days or end of life, like the Son of God, he remains a priest forever." Think about that. No origin, no death, no genealogy. That's not normal in the Bible. Genealogies are everything. But Melchizedek? Nothing. Almost like he doesn't belong to the natural order. And here's what gets me. Hebrews says he's like the Son of God. Not just a symbol, not just a type, but like him in essence. So I had to ask myself, who really was this man? And that led me into the rabbit hole of theories. Let me walk you through the 3 main ones. Theory 1. He was just a man, a historical figure, a righteous king who ruled Salem. He honored the true God, El Elyon, same God Abram worshipped. Some scholars believe he was a Canaanite priest king, sort of a rare, faithful remnant. But still, the way Scripture talks about him, it just doesn't fit. No other figure is treated this way, especially someone without a genealogy. Theory 2. He was an angel. Some early Jewish writings and even fragments from the Dead Sea Scrolls suggest Melchizedek was an angelic being, a messenger, a divine representative. They even imagined him as an eschatological deliverer, God's agent in the end times. Interesting, right? But again, Hebrews says he is like the Son of God. Angels aren't priests, and this priest receives tithes. He blesses Abram. He's greater than Abram. That's big. Theory 3. He was the pre-incarnate Christ. Now, this one blew my mind. What if Melchizedek wasn't just like the Son of God? What if he was the Son of God? Before Bethlehem, before Mary, before the manger. Christ appearing in the Old Testament. There's a term for this, a Christophany, an appearance of Christ before his incarnation. We've seen others, the angel of the Lord speaking with Moses, the fourth man in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But Melchizedek? He shows up as a priest and a king. He gives bread and wine. Sound familiar? The Last Supper? It's almost prophetic. He blesses Abram, the man through whom the entire covenant of salvation will be born. And Abram tithes to him. That's massive. If Melchizedek was the pre-incarnate Christ, it changes everything. It means Jesus wasn't just predicted in the Old Testament, he was present. So why does this matter? Why does a 3-verse appearance of a mysterious figure in Genesis affect you and me? Because it reveals something eternal about Jesus. His priesthood isn't temporary. It doesn't come from lineage or ritual. It's eternal, unbreakable. Hebrews says, because Jesus lives forever, he has a permanent priesthood. He didn't just save you once, he intercedes for you forever. Who was Melchizedek? Man? Angel? The pre-incarnate Christ? Maybe all of the above. Maybe something even deeper. But here's what I know. He points us to Jesus, the one who blesses, the one who feeds, the one who never dies. And that, to me, is more than enough. If this story stirred something in you, subscribe. If you're still wondering who Melchizedek was, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you want to explore other appearances of Jesus in the Old Testament, check out my next video, The Angel of the Lord, Hidden Jesus. Thanks for watching.